Friday, October 7th live stream for A1 Vacuum and Sewing. Early start to the day here. Delivering some furniture. I've got kind of a crazy furniture deal. What are you grabbing? Are you looking for the giveaway?
Yeah.
Jeannie's looking for the giveaway. Stayed a while last night. Got pretty caught up. I'll be going through my emails again today to see exactly who I haven't called back yet. So if you're still waiting for a call from me, I'm going to go through my emails again this morning to make sure that I get, what are you doing, babe?
You know what? Let's give away, I'm going to give away something good that everyone needs.
It's going to be awesome. Should it be a surprise? So you can come start the live stream with me?
Let me go grab one. Okay.
So I will mention, for those of you who've been watching the live stream for a while, and this really applies primarily to our local gals, although if you're in California or somewhere where you could drive and pick it up, it might be an option for you. But at our last delivery of unique sewing furniture, Pat was like, I just so happened to have, and I bought a spare 600 AccuQuilt Go cutting table. And for those of you who remember my intro video to that, funny story there. I ordered a 602 cutting table for a customer. A 600 cutting table was misdelivered. So I unboxed it at the customer's house. She and I both looked at it and went, this is the wrong cabinet. And then I looked at it and went, uh-oh, Jeannie's going to want this cabinet.
I don't have room.
And it's been our best-selling cutting table. They are roughly 36 by 24, so they're like perfect size for a cutting mat. The beautiful thing about them is the adjustability of the shelves in the cabinet allow you to store whole bolts of fabric. And I've had one in the store ever since.
Do you have a picture of one at least to show them?
Yeah. So long story short, we ran. Well, Heather just put the video.
Oh.
Secretary Monday.
God, she's amazing.
So oh wow, this just changed too. They just changed their website a little bit. So we love the cabinet because it offers just crazy storage. And I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong dimensions for the top. The top is actually 48 by 26.
Are they seeing that?
No,
I'm about
to show them. So, long story short, I ran a special where we did that cabinet, and I'm going to have to resize this window. We did that cabinet.
Don't have to resize. That looks great.
So now that's obviously showing it with the AccuQuilt Go.
And it comes with that
the way I've been ordering it, because most of the gals who bought it did not have. And if you think about storage, you can always watch that video because we really talk quite a bit about it. But you can store like I think it's over 100.
You should always get it with that thing because a lot of these ladies have the AccuQuilt.
Anybody who's ordered it that has an AccuQuilt,
Yeah.
I have gotten the tray for.
Okay.
And I haven't changed the price.
You should still always get it in case they do get it. Then they have the option. They don't have to.
It's
They're
a
already
waste
set.
of wood and trees if they don't have one. So, so long story short, if you can imagine, it'll take a cutting mat perfectly. It'll also hold the AccuQuilt Go. It'll hold, and the dies actually only take up roughly half the depth. So the beauty of that is, you get a number of half shelves. You also get full storage. They can't see
And
the
if
hand.
you roll it around, you have enough to go 2 bolts deep.
So you can actually store 2 bolts vertically, like where you see those long dies. The short dies, like you get 2 full shelves, 2 half shelves, and there's just a ton of storage there.
I think a 24 by 36 cutting mat fit on top perfectly.
It did,
right?
It did,
Yeah.
yes. So, so the reason that I mention this is I ended up buying an extra one that I wasn't really planning on buying because Pat was like, I just threw it on the truck if you wanted it, and I'll sell it to you without shipping costs. So I saved some money on it. So we ran a special. How long ago was that?
6 months ago? You think it was longer than that?
I ran a special, and we ran the special
Spring?
for a while because people seem to be thinking about it. Like, and what ultimately I think what happened was we sold like 6 or 7 of them, and then friends of the people that got the 6 or 7 came in and bought them. We probably sold 15 or 20 of them.
It's a try it, you like it sometimes.
And so ever since then, I've kept one in the store because it is for a cutting table. It is smaller. It's more compact. It's on wheels. It's easy to move around. I have a gal who told me, she's like, I love it because she actually sets her Aventura on top of it too, and will embroider with her Aventura sometimes when she's using 2 machines. $1,000.
How much
Crazy
was it?
deal.
'Cause
Like they're normally $18.99. I was selling them for $14.99. We probably sold, I mean, I've sold over 20 of them since then, since we ran the special. But I got this one, and just to call it what it is, I really don't have room for it. It's very close to my cost. Like I'll make a little bit of money, which is fine. But if there was anybody that was kind of watching that and lusting for it and was just like, I just can't spend $14.99 on that, I'll do it for $1,000. It'll be $1,000 plus tax. So, you know, it'll be $1,000, $8,250. So anyways, crazy deal on the 600 cutting table. If it's something that you're interested in, call. It's first come, first serve. It's kind of a unique opportunity. I also got a call regarding a cabinet that is and Pat called it a refurb cabinet. Essentially, Pat delivered to a store, the store delivered to the customer, and the product was damaged on its way to the customer. And then the customer called Pat, called Unique, not the store. And so Pat basically was like, you know, we'll work it out with the store and blah. I'm watching with you. I have a pickup. I can haul it back to Colorado. You can haul it back to Colorado. Sorry, Paula.
Colorado. We both lived in
I lived in Colorado for almost 7 years.
Yeah. Patrick and I met in Colorado. That's where we fell in love, right?
No, we met in Colorado.
We met in Colorado.
I don't know if we were in love with each other there.
He had a different princess then.
Jeannie loves to talk about my different princess. I don't know why. I never talk about Jeannie's other princes. There were a lot of them. Anyways, great deal. I've got this cabinet. So long story short, Pat worked something out with the customer because for whatever reason, I think the other store didn't want to be involved, where he delivered a new cabinet and took that cabinet back. That cabinet is being resanded, refinished. So it's essentially a new cabinet, but one that had experienced, I think the scratch on the finish was damaged. So Pat calls me and he goes, man, I got a deal for you. And in my next delivery, which is in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get that cabinet. It's a natural oak set, I believe, for the Dream Machine. I might be able to have them swap a top for a Luminaire, but essentially that would run the gamut of the brother machines. So if there's somebody that has, and I need to figure out pricing with Pat, it was like a 25% discount, no shipping kind of thing. So that cabinet set is going to end up being a phenomenal deal. So if there was somebody that's been looking, I would never sell it as new. I would always tell people the backstory behind it. It's just kind of the way I believe we have to do it. My question for Pat was, is this thing going to look new? And he's like, yeah, it's going to look brand new. He's like, I just wouldn't deliver this thing to you without telling you what was going on. And he's like, it's a way to keep me from losing money and a way for you to make a little bit of extra money. But you know how we do it. We'll pass that savings on to you guys. So if there's somebody who's been kind of lusting after the furniture but just hasn't been able to afford it, I got to talk to Pat today anyways. I'll get cost and pricing from Pat and figure out, what I could do for you guys, but you guys can always call me and I'll make you a crazy deal. And that would be, I think on that, actually, I said that was going to be on this next delivery. That's not true. He is picking up the cabinet after he makes our next delivery. So it would be for his delivery in November.
Which will be here before you know it.
What kind of storage does it have? Paula, if you come in today to pick up your upgrade, I'm going to show you.
It has the most amazing
storage.
kind of storage. It's configurable. I think that's what's really, really important,
right? It's the set that we have here in Sunset Gray.
What are we talking about? I thought we were talking about the cutting table.
Just talk to me about it when you come in, Paula, and I'll show you. Jeannie's lost. So, last but not least, we got shipping confirmation yesterday.
I got a call from Kathy, and she said they're going to be here this afternoon.
54 Solaris upgrades.
We don't want to stampede. Can you picture all the ladies?
Listen, let us get them.
And
let
we'll
us call you in order of receipt. We will reach out to everybody. I got to get through the numbers.
It's going to take us a couple of days.
It'll take us a couple of days. I know you ladies are chomping at the bit. But this is the kind of stuff that we want to dig out from. We want to make sure everybody gets everything that they were promised. And
And Michelle and I were talking about that. We're working on the class. It's going to be amazing.
So I think everybody who's really looked at the upgrade, I haven't had anybody who's really done research on the upgrade. I had a couple gals that were like, yeah, I don't think I'm that into it. I got enough with what I've got.
And then Michelle did a video.
And then a couple of days later, they show up and they're like, I've been watching videos. I need that upgrade.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So I need to run through the numbers again, but I think that 54 will get us through almost everybody. So, and then I have more coming, and our redo order has to be in by the end of next week.
Okay.
So if you are looking,
the 4.51, what does that do?
I mean, that was an update. So that's more like probably bug fixes, stuff like that. The update that I think it was the 4.5 update from like a couple of weeks ago was a big one because it essentially prepared your machine for the upgrade. And it actually turned some stuff on and enhanced some stuff. That was a big update. 4.51 is probably 4.51 is probably more like bug fixes, stuff like that. So long story short, we'll be in touch regarding those upgrades. They are coming. We're excited to get them. We're excited to get it out to you guys. Amazing news.
Robin's excited. Hold it till we return. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, we're gonna be
first.
getting through calls, and that'll be one of the primary things that we're doing over the next couple of days. I
have a couple of things to talk about.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. Number one. Ladies, hope you'll be joining me. We're going to be stitching this out today, the Aran bag. We're doing the itty bitty, not the big mama. We're doing the itty bitty. So this
one's the baby, and this one's the mama. And sometimes they kiss.
That's Superstar. She's talking about her boobs.
This one.
Patrick! Watch it. Then you'll laugh too.
No, you probably won't because it's incredibly stupid. But
it is so fun. It'd be in my top 10 list of funniest movies ever.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Molly Shannon's like making out with the tree and the stop sign. Oh my God, it's so funny. And you know what's funny is Violet went to summer camp with her daughter. And Violet, you know, they follow each other on Instagram, and she saw a picture of the girl from summer camp with Molly Shannon. She was like, she didn't even know.
She'd never told anybody that she was Molly Shannon's daughter.
I was just looking at this because I was pulling all my colors today to bring them to stitch this out. And I did not remember that it was all this grayish. So I brought all these colors and I left my grayish at home.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, I have time. And guess what? I have lots of thread here that I can use. I'll just go get me some Isacord. All right, so we'll be seeing you for that class in just a little bit. Have all your stuff ready. Class starts at 10:30. I wanted to show you a couple of samples of things that were stitched out. And I usually like having them on the website beforehand, but I just haven't gotten there yet. But these are, so OESD is starting their October giveaway. And for their October giveaway, oh, I knew I had it. So this was their September giveaway, which was the, what was it called? Cards and Ornaments. So this here is their October giveaway, which is freestanding houses. So the freestanding houses, and I just got, it's so funny because I sent a note to my rep going, hey, when am I going to get these? And of course, I feel like every time I ask them, they show up. So we should have just been like, hey, when are we, you know what? You know why we got those Solaris upgrades? Patrick was the squeakiest wheel. Weren't you, baby?
I don't like being a squeaky wheel.
We don't like that.
I have enough squeaky wheels in my life. Like, would you just stop squeaking?
We try not to be the squeaky wheel, but we squeak
because we
hard
know
for
everybody
you.
Squeaks, right? Everybody squeaks.
Yeah, and sometimes we watch other people squeak and we're like, oh my God, they got that because they were squeaky.
So when Kai and I were climbing, and this is just a couple of days ago.
Okay, some of you have heard because I've been talking about it in class. Our Miss Shauna, our baby Miss Shauna,
she's not a baby,
is having a baby.
Alex is gonna be a dad.
Alex is gonna. I know we don't even talk about poor Alex.
I know.
Alex, our baby
I talk
Alex.
about Alex. I focus on Alex.
Our baby Alex is having a baby.
I
Can you
love you,
believe
man.
it? Alex and Shauna, when they were started here, they were little babies.
They were
and now-
teenagers.
They were teenagers. And now they are having their own baby. I can't believe it. It's been so funny because I am horrible at lying. And so people have come in just randomly and been like, is Shauna pregnant? And I'm like,
It's like the vibe was in the air or
yeah,
something.
it
I
must
don't
have
know.
been in the air. They've been like, is Shauna pregnant? Hey, is Shauna pregnant? And I'm like, because I don't want to be like, no, because that's lying. So I go, I don't know. Ask Shauna.
That's
Which-
still lying because you do know.
Oh my God, you're Patrick. I guess I was lying. Okay, but I did. Yes, congratulations to Alex and Shauna. The baby's due. What's the due date again?
January 29th.
January 29th is her due date. She will have
So no tax deduction for you this year, huh?
it's a little girl.
She has no idea that she's already told you, because you guys can hear, given this microphone, when she's like, can I say it's a girl? so that's funny.
Yes, so we'll give you the update, but maybe Shauna can send us a baby bump picture or something like that. But we're super excited for them.
So
What? You were talking about something.
oh yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
So Kai and I were climbing, over break, and we climbed this route that I knew there was going to be a lot of people there. So I told Kai, listen, there's going to be a lot of people there. Name of the game today is patience.
Wow.
Like we're just going to get there, and it's an amazing climb, and it's going to be worth doing. And we're not going to hurry. We're not going to rush, because who knows where we'll be kind of in the lineup on the wall. And so we got there, and there was a couple leaving the parking lot as we were leaving the parking lot. And the first thing the guy says when he sees us, we say hello, they say hello back. And then the guy goes, are you going to this climb? And I'm like, yes.
So do you both start walking fast
No.
to get in the queue?
Well, and he's like, oh, well, we'll probably be right behind you. And I'm like, dude, I'm not racing. Like, we're just taking our time. We're out here to have a good time. I'm on vacation. I got to rush everywhere else in my life. And like, it's a half a day of climbing, right? Like we're going to go have a good time. And so they beat us to the wall. And then the guy was like, he said something, and I'm like, man, there are days, like sometimes when you do a big route, like you've got to hurry, you've got to rush because you're racing daylight. I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. This is going to take like 4 hours. Got plenty of daylight. Like I got enough stress in my life. I'm not going to stress about it. Take your time, man. Just have a good time. And the point I was going to make was they climbed the first pitch, and quite frankly, Kai and I were much faster than they were. And so we got to the top of the second pitch, and I kind of noticed that right away, like just the way he was climbing, the way his wife was climbing. Like I got to the top of the first pitch, and then she started climbing the second pitch. And then in my head, I'm like,
this is going to take forever.
this is going to take some time.
Sometimes that's more pressure for them because they're like worried about the person behind them.
Well, and so they had this experience with this Spanish couple was coming down, and it was funny because I don't speak Spanish, but they were just swearing in Spanish the whole time. and because I don't speak Spanish, but I understand Spanish swear words. and Kai said something about it too. He's like, every other word out of their mouths is and like they threw ropes down on top of this couple. And like, I don't even think they so much said.
They didn't say rope?
Like, and I don't even think that they so much as like said anything to them as they passed by. And like, so we got up to the next ledge, and the couple was like, we want you guys to go first. Like, you guys are way faster than we are, and it's just going to be easier. And I was thinking in that circumstance, like, I think that was not being the squeaky wheel. I think the fact that we were chill and like relaxed made them be like, we're just going to let these two pass. Because I don't think we held them up at all. Like by the time, like they waited maybe 25 minutes for me to lead the pitch or 30 minutes for me to
Usually
lead
there's
the
no
pitch.
point in squeaking, right?
Yeah, I think it's always better to not squeak. So don't squeak.
You can squeak, ladies. You can squeak. I know how it is.
So
I was talking about this. This is the new giveaway for, or the bonus CD, because you do have to do something to get it. This is the new bonus CD for October. It has all these freestanding houses and these freestanding trees, and it's super cute. And the way you get this is you do a $79 purchase of OESD products. I have, let's just do
and it's $79 after the discount.
after. So if you do $79 and then I give you a discount, that does, and then it's $50. That doesn't count. It has to be like whatever the one. So I was doing designs yesterday, 25% off in the store. So Patrick's gonna be like, it's okay for us to make some money. Okay, so yeah, I did, and
Yeah, it's allowed.
we want to stay in business, right? I want to show you two of the amazing new designs that are out by OESD. And I have some of them, but I had people, oh my God, I only have one more of these because I had people come in and they saw the samples and they saw the designs and they were like, I want it. So this is their Pie Please hot pad. And they're adorable. So Dana stitched them out for us and she found, I don't have this fabric. Makes me want to cry. But she found this adorable,
I
like,
love this fabric.
I know. Well, number one, this is like, what is that? Raspberries? And then she used this fabric, which looks like pie tin. Isn't that so cute? And she did this one that looks like apple pie. And this one that looks like blueberry. This one that looks like cherry. But then
that
she
looks
had
like cherries.
the actual, how cute is that? Is that so
On that
cute?
one, blueberry.
And this one, which is actually blueberry. And it made me go, I need to have fruit fabric in the store. I gotta have it. So I don't even have it. I don't even have these on the website. So I'm gonna take these to right now, and I'm gonna work on getting those on the website.
Can you send them to Christine?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, so we'll do that because I'm going to be in a class. This is the other design. So I have one of these, but I'm going to do another order. So if you're good with waiting, I'll put it up on the site at 25% off. They are in their new facility. My last order, I put it in. I got it a week later. So you're going to get a great discount, but you're going to have to probably wait for it to come in. There's all sorts of new designs. There's the witch hat. This is a freestanding witch hat.
I don't think you're not kidding the fabrics for those, correct?
I know. I want to kid him. I reached out to my rep because I reached out to one of my reps because I saw it on their site, but it was showing as sold out. So I reached out to her to see if I could get some of that fabric. So I'll let you know. I may or may not be able to do that. This is the other design that I am loving. It's called Thanksgiving Recipe Towels. So it's not just recipes because there's so many cutie patootie designs on here. But I do love the recipes. And how great would this be to make as a hostess gift? Is that so cute? It says pumpkin pie and like, look at, it's just adorable. And it has the recipe on it. Super, super cute. And this one is in all things give thanks. And so these are all on that CD. So they released a whole bunch. They have the freestanding lace. So if there's any CDs that you want that are on there right now, you can email me a list and I will do your order for you. Or you can just go, well, you can't go online because I don't even have them on our website. You can go directly to the OESD site. I don't know. I think it's probably going to be full price. But if you are purchasing, and a lot of you have purchased using our affiliate link, and we appreciate it. It's a couple extra
Yeah, they
clicks.
have multiple formats on there, Marion.
You have to go to our website, and then you can go to the OESD affiliate link. We have a tab that says affiliate link, and if you click through there, we get a little bit of credit. But I will get these designs up. These will go up today. I'll put those up today. Some people wanted Punny Kitchen. I have that back in stock. How cute is this? The turkey placeholders. Is that, you can't, I know, there's like a glare. These are the cutest freestanding tabletop turkeys. And then you can put their little placeholders so you can control where people sit at the Thanksgiving table. We never do that. Because we're all just, who cares? We're just there to eat.
So, we've got to talk giveaways.
Oh,
Like it is time to
this is what I'm
start
giving
the
away.
store.
That's
Wow,
a great
that's
giveaway, right?
giveaway.
Okay, because everyone needs it. Okay, this is our giveaway today. No, it is not a musical instrument. It is a box of pre-wound bobbins. These are Philtech. It's an 80 count. They're white pre-wound bobbins.
In class 15.
Class 15. So you can use them for
So if you
sewing
don't have a
and
machine
embroidery.
that takes a class 15 machine, we'll sell you one after we give you the box.
You can trade in and trade up. I think they're a little more expensive for the multi-needle or something like that. Everyone needs a box of bobbins. They're great for sharing too. Sharing is caring. Because I always tell that story when I got my first big box. When I got my first big girl box of bobbins, I split it with Sage. I found a better source, so the price has gone back down again. So they're $46, and when you take a class, you get a discount off them too. But who doesn't need a big box of bobbins? So the question is, my question, which I've been thinking about. So.
They can hear every word you're saying.
No, they can't. What do you want to ask him about?
Oh, the first one for sure.
Okay. So I did talk to somebody about an event. I don't think we'll do one in the fall. It'll be the spring.
Okay.
You want to do one in the fall?
I'm tired already.
Yeah, we're trying not to talk about how tired we are, but I think we'll just always be tired until we don't work anymore. Yeah, springtime. So we did talk to somebody about an event, and we've asked you this question before, but things change. Like maybe there's a new It Girl, or maybe there's a new. What are you laughing about?
Trisha's question, like not sewing related. Did you see Gene Simmons on Hell's Kitchen? You know, Gene Simmons lives here. He lives in Incline.
Lives in Incline on the
Yeah.
lake. So, no, but I'm going to have to look that up because just Hell's Kitchen plus Gene Simmons sounds hilarious. So, I want you to, what event would you like to see, or what event have you heard is like hot? We want the hot event with the hot educator. So, yeah, it's event time. We're going to plan something in the spring. So we want to see if there's something we haven't
It'll
heard
be
of.
our entree back into live events.
I think we were talking about doing a Zoom event. Maybe we can do the Zoom event this fall. That was on your to-do list, Patrick. Patrick! You're looking at me, but you're not acknowledging me.
I see your lips moving, but I can't hear what you're saying.
That's on Patrick's to-do list. The Zoom event that we talked about.
I asked you for dates.
Oh. Okay, let's just pick something in beginning of December or beginning of November. Oh no, November's too close. Beginning of December, let's do it. Okay, we'll try to get some. Oh man, I know. So I don't think Deb is doing events right now, because we talked to her and she's just kind of staying.
She does online events.
Yeah, she's
on
just
her
been doing
own.
her online stuff, and I think Missy too. But we'll figure it out. That, we were scheduled
We
for.
actually, Mike Johns was on our calendar for the fall.
It was
of
Mike
20.
Johns and Missy
And
Billingsley.
missing Billingsley.
It
So
was
we
both
had
of
them on the calendar, and then the pandemic happened. So
I didn't even know Patty Marty did events. I didn't know that. So, yeah, you know what? Also write down what event you want, because I know Richard does. He does everything. I think he does serger. He does quilting events. So he kind of does it all. We'll keep going. I want to know what event you want and what type of event. Some type of embroidery event. Just go ahead, and that's going to be the question of the day. And we will give a box of bobbins to the person who answers the questions. And I'll give a tube of bobbins to whoever just says hello. How about that? And I'm going to go work on this. I'm going to get this up there because these are so cute. Everybody needs it. You're going to have to buy a lot, though, at 25% off. You're going to have to get a lot.
So
Two's not going to cut it. You're going to have to get 3.
the last handful of days, like I said something to Jeannie yesterday when I got back to the store, that our sewing machine lineup looked as deep as it's looked for several
So are
weeks.
we like 2 weeks out?
No, I think we're like pushing a week at this point. Like,
I gotta
we've
go,
been
ladies. I'll
amazingly
see you.
caught up. It's been
Have a
like
great
a
weekend.
crazy good time to get your machine service, because normally this is the time of year where we start falling behind. Like, it goes from 1 week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks. I feel like people have been really consistent in bringing machines in, and we've been hovering between, call it 3 and 5 days. There are more machines in the lineup than I've seen for quite some time. I've got Dax for another week and a half, and then he's gone for 3 weeks. We've got Max, who's going to be working full time during those 3 weeks. But get your machines in now.
Has to end with an X to work in our service.
So, have a great day. We hope to see you soon. And don't forget to answer that question. For those of you who are new, we do a giveaway every Friday. Grand prize goes to somebody who answers the question.
Michelle has some show and
No,
tell.
it's fine. No.
And the tube will go to whoever just says hello.